Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to Skyblock. Today we've got a lot of stuff that we gotta get done, and I kind of did something right before the video started, and I feel a little bit bad about it. Hey, I didn't realize that was a skeleton. Okay, I'm really glad that didn't hit our guy, because I actually did this immediately before starting the video. I don't want to hit that pressure plate. I named him the awkward third wheel, so he wouldn't despawn. I know that he's already got a rotten flesh in his hand, but it was just better safe than sorry. Yeah. And the next thing that we needed to do is we needed to handle this diamond chest piece. I asked you guys for a name, and it looks like the majority of you decided on Nim's Diamond 6-pack. So I'm gonna be ripped, dude. I'm gonna be like so freaking strong, you have no idea. I'm gonna be able to, I don't even need to fight zombies anymore. I'm just gonna like flex my 6-pack in their face, you know, because it's Unbreaking 3, Protection 4, Mending. Yeah, and they'll like just fall over dead. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah. As an interesting side note, it is, I was surprised to see that even into 1.10, monster spawning or passive mob spawning onto grass hasn't changed at all. We can, clearly see that that's where they're coming from. And now I have pigs and chicken and sheep and cows and everything like that. So we might try to make, I don't know, this is future plans here, but we might try to make a cow or sheep spawn, not spawner, but farm. Yeah, because reasons. Alright, so we're back. In the last little bit of time, I've been spending, honestly, man, I've been spending hours and hours getting this thing built and done. I know I said that I would do it in between episodes, but my goodness gracious, this has been such a, like, I know that it doesn't seem like much, and maybe if it was a traditional world, it wouldn't be, like, as much of a headache as it was, but, like, just gathering these resources, because, you know, everything is so scarce in Skyblock, has just been so very time consuming. So anyway, good news is we're for the most part done. Basically all of the villager trading cells are done, so you could see, yeah, I've got plenty of glass. So if I walk inside of this, did my phone just go off? Oh hey, look at that, it did. Sorry. So if I walk inside, the thing shuts, and then if I walk out, or excuse me, and then the water turns on, and then if I walk out of it, aka the villager dies, the slot opens back up and the water shuts back off. So that's pretty cool. So the next thing that I need to work on is creating the breeding cell, which uses these two villagers, and then like connecting that cell to this chute, right? And this is scary. I haven't actually done this yet, but you can see that this just goes down, right? And it's terrifying. And apparently there's just a single zombie all the way down there. And look at the slime farm just going. So anyway, I need to build that thing right underneath here. So that's the next project. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that on camera. So hang on. Let me go get some more, just more stuffs. Always more stuffs. And I'll be right back. Alright, so I think I've got all the spacing figured out, and I'm going to try to do this on camera with you. The first thing that I want to do is I'm going to take all my good, valuable stuff, and I'm going to drop it in this chest here, because, you know, we've got, like, David Bowie here. Actually, the iron boots I really don't care about. Well, it's really the feather falling boots that I've got on. I picked them up off of a zombie earlier. We'll just go ahead and put those back on. We're good with the torches. We want the stone. Everything else is kind of, yeah, I feel like this is good. Alright, well, let's take a little bit of fish with us, yeah? That seems like a good idea. Okay. So what I need to do is I believe I need to come down 4 blocks and then connect. It's just weird. I have a screenshot of where I built this. Let me eat first. That seems like a really good idea. I have a screenshot pulled up on my other monitor of where I built this in a redstone world, just testing stuff out. And it's to, would that be 4? No. 3, 4. Okay, I believe, and then we go like that, and then we get some breath, and we on the 5th. Do I do it on the 5th block or the 4th block? It's so hard to say. Okay, so there's that, and gosh, don't die, man. Don't die, man. Okay, we've got lighting. That's always good. Maybe I should have brought an empty water bucket with us. I'm not really certain. Let me take this water bucket, and I'm gonna put it, like, shoot. That seems like as good a spot as any. Then I'll grab this water bucket, not fall off the edge, And see, now we still have that one there. In case we do fall, we can, like, salvage our 30 levels. Okay, so this is... I don't really have a way of getting out of this. Oh, well. So let's see here. The spacing is, like... So there's 4 blocks and then a pillar. So this is where the pillar up needs to be. And that... I think we went 1 block down too far. But that's okay. Like, that just... We just build 1 block thicker. It's totally fine. I'm just staring at this other thing. I'm not 100% how to build this. Totally honest with you. Okay, so I know that. And then... something like right here. And then I believe... So the parent villagers, I don't know what you'd call them, the cedar villagers are going to be standing right here, which means that we could punch a hole through this. Oh my god, that would take forever. And then what's going to happen is because of their collision, their hitbox, they're going to push their baby child, and hopefully I've got this spacing all still correct. They're going to push the baby villager out of the way. Oh, shoot. That's going to look so gross. It's going to look so gross. Thank goodness it's, like, underneath stuff. Okay. So these 2 villagers that are going to be in this cell right here are going to be, you know, just eternally mating. Yeah, they're just going to be breeding forever. And then baby villager is going to get, is going to fall off, and he is going to get pushed by some water streams until he lands right here. And then once he hits adulthood, he goes from being, you know, 1 block tall to 2 blocks tall. And this 2 block tall version will get his head stuck into some water, in which he will then lift up and out and fly away forever and be super safe and happy, and, you know. So I just need to figure out how to hook this up. So if the 2 villagers are there, then this is all going to be like that, which means that this is where a sign will go, like here. And then that means water is right here, which means that this is more solid blocks, which means that there's water there. Should I make this too thick? I feel like I should have made it too thick right there. Just, you know, we've already got too thick going on. And it's like, it just prevents it from clipping through the block and falling out the world, you know? So, like that. So then he would fall, then water stream carries him to here. How did I do this? I'm just trying to study the other screen right now, because so right now if we have 2 cedar villagers here, then their clipping collision is always going to push a baby villager out. So we have a water stream right here and a water stream on the same spot on the other side. Yeah, and then it's going to be like this, and then of course there's going to be some sort of wall or containment thing here. That seems pretty obvious as well. Good thing we brought 2 stacks of stone. Okay, see, so then there would be water here. But now, how does this water connect? I'm not exactly sure. I might need to pause real quick and go take a look at how this water connects through. Because honestly, I'm at a loss, because it's like, okay, so if we just stop the water stream right here, then they all just stand here and bounce. I need to get them onto this spot so they can then lift up. If we put... This might be a bad idea. If we do that, then it gets them in that spot, but then they constantly bounce. Did I... Okay, hang on. Let me go take a look at this other world real fast and see if I can figure out how I built this previously. Alright, so we're back, and I know what I did here. And actually, I wasn't wrong at all. I just kind of misunderstood, like, how I was building this thing. So basically, what I should have done is I should have destroyed this. Now, what happens for the baby villagers is because this is a 1-block gap right here, and that's still a little bit scary. I wish I could make that. Is there a... Oh, I don't want to put my face in that because there is no water. I'm going to make it 2 down instead of 1. But, like, ultimately same thing, yeah. Let's see. Just squaring it up, making it look pretty. Oh, God, and it got so dark. My bad. My bad. Okay, so now we get up and out before we suffocate. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, then we put that there. And that there, so that way the baby villagers have something that they're standing on. Then we put the sign right here. Now what happens as these, you know, our 2 parent villagers, they're sitting here on this torch, whenever they create a child, it'll get pushed off into the water streams, and you can tell by just me not doing anything. I do always end up in this spot. They will sit here and kind of bounce for a little bit until they clip and they fall underneath the water, where they just sit and do nothing for basically eternity. For 20 minutes until they, you know, hit adulthood and get out. So then what I need to do is, okay, this is weird. I need to finish squaring this off. Perfect. And then more light is never a bad thing. How do I do this? So I know that I need a sign right here as well, and then water there, which means I need blocks here and here, which means this needs to be water, so that way, yeah, I would be able to lift. Perfect. Okay, sweet. So then, yeah, this is incredible. Okay, because this is a block and a half of water, actually it's more than a block and a half of water. Even if babies get stuck right here, they just sit there and jump. Then what's the last thing I need to do? I think the last thing is to, like, fill in some of this extra space. Like this. So that way the baby villager, or excuse me, whenever they hit adulthood, they can't, like, accidentally clip on anything. They have to go up this pillar. And then I'll grab that, I'll put that there. Now obviously villagers can't flow up this, so I'll have to go get more water in a second, but basically that's the idea, right? So I need to go get some more buckets, fill that in. So hang on, let's do that real quick. Alright, I just jump back into the hole and see if I put one here, and then we go up, and you can see how I can clip with that just perfectly. One there, and then I would just continue that all the way up until it would intersect with here. That's awesome. Okay, so I mean we're that close. We're that much closer. I also need to figure out where that hole is for, like, where my adult villagers are. Apparently it's not right here. Apparently. Maybe it's here-ish? No, this does not seem like it either. But it might be right here, because I do need to throw them, like, food at some point. Okay, so it's right there. Awesome. I might... this isn't something that I took into account whenever I made this design, is, like, I'll need to throw them food at some point in order to keep them breeding. I don't remember offhandedly, and you guys might be able to help with that. If I put 2 villagers down here in this hole, do they consume their food over time? Or, like, if they both just have food, will they just continue to breed forever? I don't remember. Okay, so this is probably going to be the hardest and most scariest part here. So I've already got a little bit of the spacing figured out, and thankfully it kind of lined up well, too. So what I need to do is, so we've got the villager breeding chamber, so all I need to do is drop 2 villagers, aka lefty and righty right here. I need to drop lefty and righty in right here. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. Did I already forget? Like, while I've been building everything, obviously I'm switching between, like, a creative world and Skyblock at the same time. Awkward third wheel disappeared. He just, I don't know what happened to him. The game, I checked, it hasn't been taken off of normal. He was named, and he was holding a piece of rotten flesh. Like, I don't know. I don't know. There was, like... Yeah, I don't know. There were some zombies at one point, but it was like none of these are awkward third wheel. So I don't know what happened to him. He might have glitched through the world or something. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do here is I've got to drop down and I've got to create a mock village. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, basically 14 blocks down. So that is from the top of this, yeah? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Don't fall out of the world. And then we go double thick. Come on, don't suffocate. Double thick, and then this doesn't need a pillar connecting it. Man, this is so sketchy. I hate building with water like this. Oh, you know what? I should have brought some ladders. I'm gonna go get some ladders real quick. Hang on. Okay, I got ladders. I'm working my way down now. Don't die. Don't die, Nims. You know what? Oh, jeez. Okay, no. That kind of worked, to be honest. Like, that could have been a lot worse. And there we go. We now have our clean way in and out. So if I did my spacing correctly, if we put a door, because we've got just, it wouldn't let me, why is it not letting me left click? That was weird. If we put a door right there, can you not left click while you're on a ladder? Look at that. That's the weirdest glitch. Like, if I'm looking straight up while on a ladder, I can't left click. What? See, left click. Anyway, okay, I'm distracted by the most trivial of things. So if we put a door right here, that gives it, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means the 5th block would have sunlight, I believe. Did I do that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th block. So if we put the door here, so if our first door is right here, and it doesn't work if you're straight down either. How strange. So if the first door is right here, then this door has sunlight, and I need 6 doors, I believe. Actually, you know what? Just to be safe, since I only needed 6 doors, I don't think it's all that important if so I could put door here, actually, so I don't even need to bring this out this far. So put 6 doors, all like this. Yep. And then they'll be able to detect the sunlight off the back end. So I just need to make sure that I don't build anything that far out. Actually, now that I think about it, there is something I want to build there. Shoot. And I don't know how much extra depth that's going to take up. Hang on. I need to go check one more thing. I know it looks like I haven't moved much, but I've actually been in and out of this world. The thing that I want to do is going to add several blocks onto the back end, so we need to extend this out by, let's go ahead and call it 3 blocks out this way, and then we'll put our door here. I think technically the spacing I needed to bring it out was 2, but you know, rather be safe, and it's not going to cost us anything to move it out just a hair further. So if we put our 6 doors right here, yeah, then we need to put our villager. So if 6 doors are right here, then we need to put villager inside of a series of, like, some sort of containment thing right there. So that's what I think we're going to work on next. And I think I'm going to have to do this like the brute force way, which takes for freaking ever, which is let a mob spawn and pray that it's a zombie villager. And just repeat that process for like 50 hours until you finally get one. So, yeah. But like, that's what I'm off to do now. So I'm going to go get these doors. I'm going to get these doors placed, and then I'm going to build a cell for the villager. Alright, I'm back. I've got our 6 doors. I actually grabbed 8 just in case. But there's all of our doors to give us our mock village. Now I need to get some sort of spawning cell in here. So what I can do is I can go like this, put that there, then I can destroy that. And then that prevents mob spawning. Destroy all these. Yep. Hopefully this works. So block light level should be 0 right now. 13 sky. Is that where we're getting sky from? No, it's just because of the edge there. Okay, which means that this thing's only going to be able to spawn at nighttime, which makes it just that much more difficult. So like, if we go here, yeah, I mean, this is basically what I'm going for. Let me go ahead and put a light down. I have a better idea. So let's take this up 1 more block, and then take this up 1 more block like this. And then we can go here and here. Does that work? I'm shifting. That's why it wouldn't break. Okay, there we go. And see, that in there is still going to be perfectly dark to be able to spawn monsters nonstop. And that should get us a monster. Theoretically. And then hopefully that monster is a zombie villager. If it ends up taking forever, like I'm probably going to move. Hopefully I can like capture a zombie villager and move him down there and cleanse him once he's in position. It shouldn't be that hard to work him down, because this is all relatively straight. And then like I could just punch a hole right here with him in a minecart and then have him fall straight in. And I think minecarts still negate all fall damage too, so like he would be totally fine. And then I would just move these two, lefty and righty, into the breeding chamber. And then it should work. Should work. So hopefully I have an update for you by the beginning of next episode. But for now, I think this is gonna call it. The villager trading tower is nearly done. We've got all sorts of like crazy cool redstone in place, and after this is done, it's just gonna be like aesthetic. So I plan on cleaning up, like, I didn't have any of the blocks I needed. I plan on cleaning up like these side rooms, turning them into like little storage spaces. I plan on putting something here, cough cough wink wink, off the back, and then that's gonna be pretty cool too. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Much love and appreciation, guys, and I will see you guys in the very next episode of Skyblock. Bye.